Okay. Then the number indicating how many hundreds or units percent are taken is identified as the rate. Rate naman yon, class. So don't be deceived, don't be confused with the percentage and the rate. Okay? Always, ang rate natin ay meron siyang percent sign, percent sign. Ganyan siya. Or always converted into decimal. It can be a decimal point. Okay? Now, we have formulas to be used. And there are three. Okay? There are three formulas to be used. Pero these two formulas ay derived lang from the original. Ito yung magiging original natin kasi this one is the easiest to memorize. This one. The percentage equals a base times rate. Okay? Ano may attendance? Okay. Percentage is equals to base times rate. So, memorizing nyo to, this one, at kahit ito lang yung memorize nyo, percentage equals BR, base times rate, and then dito lang din naman galing itong formula sa rate and the formula for the base. So, example, ito lang yung memorize nyo, the percentage equals the base times rate. Let's say, the missing is the base. So, transfer nyo lang itong rate to the other side. Okay? Now becomes B equals P over R. Yeah? Nakuha po kung paano siya? Okay, ganyan lang. So, Leo, Desipeda, and Dahara. Na-disconnect sila. Okay. Same with this. Okay. Same with the rate naman yung missing. Okay. Example, rate yung missing. So, using again the same formula. Example, BBR lang. Percentage equals base times rate lang ulit yung alam nyo na formula. Don't worry kasi dito rin yun magde-derive. Okay, dito rin. So, let's isolate R here and transfer nyo lang din yung B sa kabilang side. B. So, meron na tayong new formula na rate equals percentage divided by the base. Yan lang po. Okay, so ito lang po, kahit ito lang yung memorize nyo, it's okay. Kasi these two formulas here came from this one formula. Okay, B equals B, P equals BR. Okay, sige. Let's apply na the formula. Dito muna tayo sa unang formula, which is percentage equals base times rate. So, always remember that base is higher or bigger than our percentage. Okay? Palagi pong higher or bigger ang base. Just like this one, ito na, ginamitan na siya ng off. What is the definition earlier? What was the definition earlier? That it is, the base is preceded by the term of. So, ito yon, of. Okay? Therefore, ito yung ating base. Right? And then, 3/4 here is our rate. So, using the formula, P equals base times rate, we simply multiply base, which is 120, multiplied by 3/4. Or there is another way of computing equals 120. We know that 3/4 is the same as 0.75 in decimal, right? Yeah. Or ito muna kayo, 120 multiplied by 3 and then you divide it by 4. Ayan. Same lang din, you will still arrive at the same answer. So 120 times 3, we have 360 divided by 4, we have 90. Same then with this one, 120 multiplied by 0.75, we have 90. So let's analyze. B is equals to 90. We know that the number here is now 90. Let's put it in a number sentence. 90, so is meaning equal yan, class ha. Is meaning equal. Is 3/4, 3 over 4, of means you multiply by 120. Okay, 90 is 3/4 of 120. So therefore, 90 here is our percentage. Okay, and let's observe pa, one more observation, that base is higher than our percentage. Kasi percentage is just part lang po ng ating base. Okay? 90 is just part of our percentage, 120. Next, 15% of 300 is how much? 15% off. So, ito na yung off. Okay? Ang clue natin. So, therefore, base na yung ating 300. Okay? So, using the formula, P is equals to base. We have 300. Multiply it by 15%, which is 0.15 in decimal. And this is how much? 300 multiplied by 15%, we now have, ilagyan natin ng peso sign, it's 45. Percentage is equals to 45. Ayan, let's analyze ulit. 15% of, okay, multiplied 300 is how much daw? It's 45. Ayan. So, 15% ng 300 ay just 45. Okay. Another problem. 3/4% as much as. O, this one, yung term na as much as. Okay, therefore, base ulit natin tong 12,000. Is how much? 3/4. So, dito muna tayo, 3/4. 3/4 is the same as 0.75, right? 0.75. But 0.75 is just percent. So, percent pa po. Lipat pa natin. So, magdadagdag pa tayo ng 2 zeros. Move to the decimal points going to your left. So, 1, 2. Therefore, 0. Dalawang zeros before the digit 75 yung ating rate. Okay, multiply it by ito, 12,000 na. So, 12,000 pesos equals the percentage will now be equal to what's 0.0075 multiplied by 12,000. Yes, Miel.
90.
Yes, so 90. So, hindi natin i-multiply class itong 3/4 lang ha. Hindi siya i-multiply na 12,000 times 0.75. It's because meron pa siyang percent sign. Therefore, the 3/4 is, we need to convert it pa with the percent. Okay, so kaya siya 0.0075. Okay? Multiplied by 12, which is the base, 12,000. Then, meron na tayong percentage na 90. Okay, percentage. So, analyze natin. Class 90. So, 3/4% as much as 12,000 is 90. Therefore, 90 is only 3/4% of our 12,000. Ayan, mas maliit po yung percentage. Okay, 3/4% as much as 12,000 is 90 pesos. Okay, 90 pesos lang po. 90 pesos is just 3/4%. Okay. Next, let's proceed to using the formula and finding the rate naman tayo. Okay, 12% daw is what part of 84? 12% is what part of 84? Plus, if you want to use the conversion ng expressions to number sentence, ito yung expressions, yung with words. Yan, I will teach you this one. So, is daw ay equal. So, 12 is what part? So, we may use the letter N, big letter N. Yung of, ang ibig sabihin yan, pag nagko-convert tayo, it means you multiply of 84. Ayan, ganyan siya, class. 12 is what part of 84? Okay, kung walang formula. Kung walang formula, the number sentence will be now like this. Ganyan siya. Now, paano yan? Let's isolate N. Iwanan natin yung N sa right side. Lipat natin tong 84 to the other side. The multiplication now becomes division. So 12 over 84. Okay, then divide na natin siya. Nilagay na natin siya to the other side of the equal sign. Now, let's simplify 12 over 24. They can be both divided by the GCF, which is 12. Ayan, divide natin by 12. Pwede rin 6, class. Pwede rin 6, pwede rin 2. You can use any. Pero the greatest is 12. So 12 divided by 12, we have 1. And 84, let's divide it by 12 then is 7. 1, 7, and then divide na natin 1. Okay, the numerator will always be the dividend or inside the number sign ng pag-divide. Ganyan po. So, we cannot divide 1 by 7, right? What do we need to do is to add 0.0 para lumaki yung number. Sorry. Now, hindi na 1, right? Yung ating dividend, hindi na 1. The 1 becomes 10. Kailangan mas malaki yung ating dividend. 10 divided by 7, it's 1. 1 times 7, it's 7. Subtract natin, we have 3. 3, we cannot divide it by 7. So, let's add another 0. Ayan, 0, add tayo, 30. Divided by 7, it's 4, right? 4 times 7, it's 28. And then meron ulit tayong 2, dagdag ulit tayo ng another 0, 20 divided by 7, it's 2. Ayan. And then 14, we now have 6. So pwede na to. Okay na to, class. So 0.142 is the same as 14.2%. So 14.2%. yung ating rate. Madami ba siyang process? Marami ba siyang steps? I think this is the correct step or correct way of computing. If you have any other ways na madali, please do share it para sa mga classmates nyo na nahihirapan. Pero I think this is the correct way na. And then parang there's no other way of simplifying or computing. Ganito na siya talaga. Ganyan. So if you have any questions, please raise it para ma-answeran, masagot ko na kaagad na. Wala? So far? Ayan. Okay, so let's proceed with the letter C. This one. An item is marked up by 6,010. 6,000 pesos. 6,010 pesos. Okay, mark up. Ano ba yung mark up, class? Nag-increase yung price. This is how much higher. So, ayan, no, nag-increase siya. This is, yung 6,010 is how much higher than the original price. So, original price must be 3,756 and 25 centavos only, but it is marked up by 6,010. So, let's find the rate. Do you know how to compute for this one? In finding the rate, kapag merong difference or changing ng amounts, you have to subtract first. So, subtract muna natin. Okay? We have to subtract 6,010. Okay. And 3,756.25. What's the difference, Harold? What's the difference? Please help. The difference between 6,010 and 3,756.25.
2,253.75 po.
Okay, thank you. It's 2,253.75. Okay, what are we going to do with this 2,253.75? We know that this is the difference no price increase, right? From the markup, okay, and from the original price, nag-increase ito ng 2,253.75. Now, we have to divide this one to get the rate. Okay, we have to divide it for we to find the rate of increase. Okay, the rate of increase. So question, what's its denominator then? What will be our base? What will be our base? Is it the 3,756.25 or this one? So 6,010. Okay. We get the original price. We must get the original price. 3,756.25. And that will be our rate. Okay. 2,253. Ayan, sige. Harold, again, can you please help? Po, let's divide 2,253.75 by 3,756.25. Yun po yung original price. That's why we need to get the original price or amount na 3,000. What's the rate? Harold?
0.6.
Okay. It's 0.6 or in percent, it's 60%. Thank you, Harold. So our rate now is 60% or 0.6. Ibig sabihin, class, there is an increase of 60% from the original price. Now becomes 6,010. Okay? Nag-mark up nag-increase. What are the reasons or tendencies na nag-i-increase yung isang item or product? Yan. Because mataas yung demand. No, ganyan. Mataas yung demand and konti yung mga na-produce na products. Yun ang mga reasons. Rare, nagiging rare yung product. Yeah. That's why merong increase or markup ng pricing. So dapat kasi 3,756.25 lang yung price ng product. Pero nag-increase, it becomes 6,010. Ayan po. Are there any questions? Ayan, may question ba regarding this one? Kapag meron lang naman tong change, class ha? Kapag meron lang change ng price, kaya tayo nagsusubtract muna ng amounts. If wala namang changing ng pricing or ng amounts, therefore you proceed right away with the using the formula. Okay? Ayan. So, next tayo on this one. Okay, let's find naman the base here. Base. Okay, base yung nawawala. Okay, ito yon yung mga keyword natin or yung hint, yung off. Ayan, yung mga off, therefore ito po yung base. Ito yung nawawala, base. Kasi 'di ba preceded the amount? Okay, pag preceded, yan yung base. If you're going to ask me, Miss, nakakalito po, ano po ba yung gagamitin? Percentage na formula, the rate formula ba, or the base? So my advice is to find keywords. Okay, you have to find keywords. You have to check the problem first. You have to analyze. Okay, para malaman nyo kung ano ba yung nawawalang element. Okay, katulad din nito, 60 is, okay, 12% ng anong number. So, 60 here is smaller than what we are looking for, than one we are missing, that, okay, na number. Okay, 60 daw is 12% of what amount? Okay, 12% lang yan, kaya maliit. Okay, let's use the formula. Base is equals to, yung percentage natin ay 60. Let's divide it by the rate, which is 12%. Ganyan lang po. If you do not know the formula, simply convert the expression to number sentence. Ganito lang siya. 60 is equals yun ha, is 12%, and then of means multiply of what number. So, n ang gagamitin natin. Ganyan po. If you do not know, base. Base daw is the easiest one to solve according to Arkin. So, yan. So, kapag hindi nyo alam, again, the formula, you better use this conversion sa number sentence. Ito po yung number sentence. Yan. Kay Miel naman, the percent is easier to solve. Easiest to solve. So, transfer natin tong 12% to the other side. Ayan, let's isolate We need to isolate the letter N here. We need to isolate. Iiwanan natin yan for we to be able to find the value of that missing number. So, ganun din siya. Magiging 60 divided by 12% din. Okay? And that is how much? Yung ating base. 500, right? 500. Okay, 60. Let's divide it by 0.12. Yeah, 500. Okay, so katulad nito, or in the future, you are not allowed to use calculators. Okay, again, the numerator will always be inside the division sign or the dividend. Ayan, so 12 dito. Ayan, 0.12. Ayan. 12% is the same as 0.12. Okay? But you cannot divide yung divisor na mayroong decimal point. So move ka dito, 1, 2. Okay, dito yung whole number, ang decimal point ay on its the rightmost. So 1, 2, now dito na yung bagong point. 0, 0. Ayan, so divide na natin. Wait lang class, erase ko lang. Para malinis. So divide na natin. Can we divide 12 by 6? Hindi po. We have to get 60, right? 6, hindi pwede. That's why we need to get 60. 60 divided by 12, we have 5. 5 times 12, it's 60. Now, what are we going to do with the 2 zeros? So, 2 zeros must be placed on top kasi wala nang number or integer that is higher than 0. So, yan, 500 na yung answer. So, let's analyze 500 here. Ayan, 500. 60 is just 12% of 500. 60 is 12% of 500. Ayan. So, P is equals to 5. Okay. Next. Ayan. So, kasya na siguro to in 2 minutes. Sige, solve natin. So, hindi na tayo babalik sa part 2. Okay? Sige, 24 is 10%. So, yan. Magkikita naman tayo on Saturday, right? Kasi Wednesday schedule yung ating Saturday. Wednesday schedule. So, we will see each other on Saturday. Ayan. Naku, sumakit yung ulo ni Charles. Naku, magsasawa tayo sa mukha ng isa't isa. Ayan. It's okay. Okay. It's Miel's favorite. Ayan. Madali siya, right? Madali siya i-manipulate. Madali siya i-manipulate. Basta alam mo yung mga keywords. Ito, is. Ayan. Is. Lagay mo na agad. So, 10%. Yan. Sige. Bibilisan ko na po. Multiplied by n. So, you know na, divide mo lang siya. Let's isolate this one, the n. 24 divided by 10% or 24 divide natin by 0.1 and that is 240. Ayan, 240 dito. And this one, 84 is 3/4 of a number. So, invert mo lang to, babaliktad siya sa kabilang side, it becomes 4/3. 84 times 4 divided by 3, we have 112. Yan po. So, 112. Are there any questions? See you on Saturday, class. See you on Saturday. Enjoy your lunch. Ayan, wala na kayong part 2.